This is Rob, Travels with Dottie, and we're gonna go for a little bike ride. Another bike ride. You've already seen at least two. Guess what? If you hang around, you're gonna see a lot more. So I'm in town and I have my e-bike and I'm really enjoying buzzing around and seeing things. It's a beautiful day, record high temperatures today. Going to be 76 degrees. It is 11:25. It's about 72 right now. Bold blue skies. And I got to figure out how to get to, I think right next to us is Park Place RV Park. And I hear lots of good things about it. And I stayed there once, 5 years ago. Before I retired and went on the road full time, I took a 3-week vacation and came out to Quartzsite for the first time, pulling my old 27-foot Leighton Nomad trailer. And I boondocked out in Skadden Wash. And before I went home, I made a reservation for one night to stay in Park Place RV Park to take care of my tanks, get everything dumped and such, because I was boondocking. And so I spent a night there and I liked it. And I didn't realize, you know, it'd been so long, I didn't realize exactly where it was until I came here to Arizona Sun RV Park and discovered Park Place was right next to it. And I believe this is it up here. Plenty of open spaces here in December. I'm trying to find the main entrance. It may be off of Riggles Avenue. I'm not totally sure. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, here it is, Park Place. Like the Monopoly game card. Park Place with a little blue thing on top. Isn't that great? And here it is. There's a yard sale happening here right now. And we're gonna pop into the office real quick and make sure they're okay with us doing a video. All right, we got our permission, so I'm gonna show you the whole park here. All right. Nice sitting area over there and horseshoe pit. Not too sure what that big covered place is. It doesn't look like those are RV sites. And just like our park, it's right on the edge of the desert here. I'd say it's a little bit smaller, cozier than Arizona sun. Somebody put in the comments they wanted to go to Arizona sun and there wasn't room, but they checked over here and they were able to get a spot. So whoever that was, if you're watching this, you probably saw your rig on camera as I drove by. Oh, there's one row in the middle that I didn't go down, so let's go down that. I think I was right in here somewhere, like this spot right here, 24. Not that I would remember that exactly, but it feels very familiar. So I think I was in this middle row. I remember I had a hard time backing into the space, but these look, yeah, it was pretty full when I did it. It was in January. So I had a hard time backing in, I think. And is somebody, this big structure here, if somebody knows what that is, what it's used for, let us know in the comments. One of the things I'm planning on doing with these bike rides is I'm going to pay particular attention to those things I find in Quartzsite that I've completely missed for the last 4 years because I've been driving vehicles through. There's the Arco up there. I believe that you could see the interstate up there, and I believe that's exit 19, and the one that is closer to the middle of town is 19, exit 19. See, these are a lot of year-round people you see on the right there with these big enclosures, and that makes not enclosures but big roofs. That makes a big difference in the heat in the summer. The heat's oppressive here in the summer. You know, it's not unusual to see 120 degrees, and certainly well in excess of 100 degrees, you know, many weeks in a row. And one thing, boy, you don't want to have happen is your AC to go out during that. You'll cook. You wouldn't be able to stay in an RV. And yes, I'm wearing a helmet. We're not in Eagle Nest anymore. We're in busy Quartzsite. So a bike helmet is a requirement for me, for sure. A lot of people think it's silly of me to go without a helmet in Eagle Nest, but I really think the distances and the lack of traffic, it's a chance I'm willing to take up there. But here, not a chance. And here we find ourselves passing the police department. And we did verify the laws for bicycles are a bit different here in Arizona than New Mexico. In New Mexico, hey! In New Mexico, you don't have to stop with a bike or an e-bike. You don't have to stop at stop signs. You just use due care. Here, you have to obey every single traffic law that cars do. So you'll notice me coming to a complete stop at every stop sign, even if there's no one anywhere near in sight. And it's pretty risky up on Main Street here to be riding in the road for two reasons. One, there's a lot of traffic, and two, it's mostly tourists and people. There are a lot of people confused about where they are, where they're going, and you can get, and fortunately, one, there's no statewide restriction on riding on sidewalks. It's only in municipalities that have an ordinance, and Quartzsite has no such ordinance. So what I will do when I'm on the sidewalk here, but there is a bike path designated, and there's not much traffic, so I'm going to stick to the bike path today. But I wanted to, that's a little dangerous. There's a kind of big lip there that your tire can get hung up on. So if you do that, watch, where the asphalt meets the concrete there. Be really careful with that if you're riding a bike here like I am. And I think, while this is not an unknown spot to me, it's very near and dear to my heart, is Coyote Fresh. And I haven't been in here yet. And I've been here 2 weeks. I got nothing to buy, but nonetheless, I'm going to go in and see if I can find a place to hook my bike up. Maybe over there, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I think this is going to be good enough. We'll do it right here. Well, let's not do it where there's a door in case, God forbid, somebody needs to get in there for maintenance during the 5 minutes I'll be here. So all this is going to do is protect us against people that they just look for quick opportunities, and this would be a little difficult for them to do. All right, so we're gonna go in and check it out. They're selling loaded potatoes and burgers out here. $10. It smells really good, trust me. And here we are. Right here is their produce. It always looks good. Things like cheeses. cooked food, very, very popular. Deli stuff. In my opinion, the best part of Coyote Fresh is their meats. Check out these beautiful selections. And you might, yeah, I'll go slow. You can take note of the prices. The prices are not high compared to, even comparing to Walmart. And all sorts, these are kind of fresh breads. Snowflake rolls, these are really good. And I got turned on to them by watching Campulence Man talks about the snowflake rolls. And the aisles in the middle here have your typical grocery items. It's a real nice place. Nothing to buy here, because really, if I had my truck, I'd probably buy $20, $30 worth of stuff I don't need. But that's one of the gems of Quartzsite is both, you saw in a previous video, I think I filmed inside Roadrunner. I can't remember. If I didn't, I will soon. There's a dog barking, and he might be barking at me. Oh, look at that. Look at that Chevelle SS. Wow. That is a classic. Beautiful car. And it's a El Camino. Wow. All right. We will be continuing our journey. And there's no pedestrian, so I'm going to use the sidewalk. This place is new, so this was not here last year. There was, I think it was called Barbie's. It had a Barbie doll theme, and it was, they showed burgers and such. But this says authentic Mexican. They have a little area to eat. And there's the schedule. Well, I can't really read the schedule. It's LED, but the sun's right on it. But you get an idea. You can trust me when I say it's really good. Here's their, looks like their specials or part of their menu. Maybe you can read that. Looks like pretty reasonable prices to me. I'm looking down to the right there. There's a beautiful stone house that I've never seen before. It's a private residence, but it's gorgeous. Stone house. Never seen it before, 4 years. It's amazing what a difference it makes when either you're walking or biking through a little town. And there's the Roadrunner Market. It's the Roadrunner and Coyote Markets. That's not a coincidence. And no, they're not owned by the same people. They're rivals. But they're both, to me, great, classic, locally owned, private, independent markets. I love them both. Now there's an auto parts place here, but it's not open today. And I don't know when it's open. And there's the stuffed camel RV park, which definitely looks closed. Because there are no RVs in there and there's a gate. And there's Taco Mia. And nails. Don't have much. All right, here you see Quiet Times. Well, that's a closed business. It's been closed for a couple of years, and it was a very popular place where you pick up your packages. It was very popular for a long time. It went on the market, the business for sale, and no one bit. And it says RV Super Center parts, they're closed. Just an old sign. There's a business we just passed that is new to me. And I didn't get a good look. I'm going to try to kind of see if I can get in the back way here. Which it looks like I can. We'll see what it is. Oh, I bet this is the place that Denny from DDK Travels did an amazing video. It did amazing. It was like, the last I saw it was 5,000 or 6,000 views on it. He interviewed the owner of that place. So that's new this year. And if you want to check out what it's all about, go to Denny's channel and find it. It's not hard to find if you go to his channel. That's DDK Travels. Hey, a lone biker.
Sorry.
So we're going to go over that bridge that goes over Interstate 10, and we're going to go to Tyson Wells and explore there. Let me check to see how much footage we have so far. Over 30 minutes, wow. This is gonna be another hour-long video, folks, sorry. Or, not sorry, but some people like it. You know those buttons you press to cross the street? I've always wondered if they're hooked to anything. There's the sheriff. You see all sorts of sizes and types of RVs, from, you know, $1 million coaches to, you know, homemade things. You see everything here in Quartzsite. So we see a sign here showing Yuma, Arizona, 81 miles and proving ground. That is the United States Army proving ground. Big facility down there. I keep forgetting to pedal, you know? It's an opportunity for at least a little bit of exercise. I should pedal more, shouldn't I? I will, when I get down here, I'm gonna show you where the big tent is gonna be, and they'll start putting that up in January. What's the big tent? It's They always coin themselves as the largest RV show. I'm not sure that's technically true anymore, but it's darn big. And it's probably the major event every winter in Quartzsite. And I end up going almost every day. I love it going there. But if you don't like loudness and big crowds, that's probably something to avoid. So there is a pedestrian up here. So my practice is when I get near a pedestrian or another biker, I go super, super slow, and I make sure I don't startle them. No whizzing by. It's not nice. Wish I had a bell. I am coming up behind you and I didn't want to startle you. And here we are on Kuehn Street. It's spelled K-U-E-H-N. You'll hear that a lot in Kuehn Street. This end of it is Tyson Wells. Here we are. It's a big area with businesses that are under tents, and there are not very many of them right now, but this whole place is going to look totally different in a few weeks. There's going to be a sea of these businesses. And I will do a drive-by on my very favorite one every year is K&K Kitchen. They're up here on the right, all sorts of kitchen gadgets that are both high quality and reasonably priced. You can see the tables laid out with all the different kinds of gadgets. So back here where you see these RVs, in a while, these RVs won't be here. There'll be a sea of these tents, like a city of these retail tents. It's lots of food, arts and crafts, all kinds of things. Now, one thing to note here, kind of off in that direction, is the pet patio. I do a video on them every year. There's pet supplies, but there's also, you can wash, there's washing stations where you can wash your pet in there. And she also, I think for $10 or $12 will do your dog's nails. And she's very good with just about every kind of dog. That's how Dottie's gonna get her nails done there. So over here is the iconic Tyson Wells sign. And that brown building is kind of their headquarters. And it's also a very robust game store. Not electronic games, the old-fashioned games. And it's every game you could possibly imagine. They have it. And here's Gringo's, home-style Mexican food. This place is great every year. I've already been here once this year. And to the right here, where these gentlemen are, is the discount grocery liquidators. And this is where you can get very inexpensive dry goods. 9 to 5, 7 days a week. Discount grocery, hi. And I'll do a separate tour of that one of these days. So solar place. And over here is K&B. There's two of these. There's the one here in Tyson Wells, and there's one over on West Main Street where the yellow tower is in the back. You'll see the K&B logo on the tower. So owned by the same people. RV supplies, hardware, stuff like that. Very good. So back here we have what's referred to as the Adult Daycare Center. Its official name is Beer Bellies, and it's a little early for them, but I'll show you what it looks like inside. Later they'll have live entertainment, and I spend a lot of time here every winter. There's food. They got really good hamburgers and hot dogs. All right, so as promised, I want you to look in front of me here in that big open field. You see those things that look like semi-goal posts? Well, that, if you look to the furthest one to the left, to the furthest one down there, that is the length of the tent that's gonna go up. Pretty big, right? It's big as heck. And I think that's probably enough for this video, except for one final thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go get a sandwich here at Mean Maggie's Gourmet Grilled Cheese and Breakfast. And I'll show you the menu, and I'm gonna order something, and I'll turn off the video and then bring it back on after I eat it and tell you how good it is. But I know you want to.
Get you to park the bike just right there. It's fine. Just on the outside there. It's right there.
Right here? Oh, right there. Oh, on the outside. Okay.
How do you like that bike?
I love it. It's the second electric one I've had, and I'm a YouTuber. I'm recording.
Wait a minute, your Dottie, where is she?
She's at home. You know what? I have a trailer for her.
Perfect. So do you like that bike?
I love it. Do you guys mind being on camera on
No,
YouTube?
in fact, I know you, and that's one of the main reasons I'm actually in this town.
Oh, you know I do.
I've
I
seen
have
all your...
camera fright. You know that.
Yeah. Let me order, and I'll talk to you in a second here. Sure. What do I want? My first one of the season.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Did you just get here? You've been here?
2 weeks.
Oh, right
2
on.
weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks.
Uh-huh. Right on.
No, Monday will be 2 weeks. How about just the BLT?
Just the BLT?
Just the BLT.
You got it. You know it. White wheat or sourdough?
Sourdough.
Okay, cheddar, Swiss, or pepper jack?
Pepper jack.
Perfect. No, normally when you come, you have her with you. Now that you have a bicycle, you just feel like you should leave her at home? No?
Well, I did bring the trailer for her, so
Perfect.
I'll bring her down here.
Well, you stick a crate on the back there and just teach her how to ride in that thing.
I don't think he'd like that. All right,
No?
we're gonna shut this off for a minute. We got a viewer here. Yeah, check that out. Look how beautiful that is. And do you want to know if it tastes good? Mmm.
Oh, now she's wonderful? That's not...
It's really good. I'm sure you heard that crunch, and that crunch is the crispy bread. I will tell you, I've watched them make these grilled cheese, and it is quite a production with using steam and all sorts of things. It looks very complex. It's not my usual throw American cheese, put butter on the outside, throw it on the frying pan. It's much more complex, and the flavors and textures are really good. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's one of many, many, many that I'm going to do. Just when I turned off the camera there was a viewer. His name was Ronan. It was great to meet you, Ronan. We got to sat down and chat for a little while. He'd been watching my channel. And that's always, please, if you see me out here, say something, say hi if you want to. Don't feel like you're intruding on my space when you see me out and about. Even in the RV park, everybody knows where I am. All that I ask is, please don't go knocking on my door, but if I'm outside, fair game. I'd be happy to meet you. And the reason I don't want people knocking on the door is I have a part-time job where I have confidential sessions on Zoom. And more important than that, I'm about to turn 66 and I take naps. I'll see you tomorrow on the next one.